Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. Sorry. We are continuing the story today. First thing we're doing here is meeting up with Sebastian by the Overlook. Like we did last time, this time I'm also going to try to focus the main story as much as I can and make as much progress as I can. Just as a heads up, once again, I will not be here tomorrow or on Thursday. I am going to try to work on some videos to drop possibly tomorrow night and Thursday night at the time of the stream, so we'll see. It's kind of up in the air, but I guess we'll take things from there. And I will be on pretty much like all day Friday though on the other side of things, so all right, let's get to it. That is one way to get started. Cool. Let's grab this. Very nice. All right. Well, that works there.
I thought
Let's go ahead
my
and
owl
chat
might
with
pique your
Sebastian
interest.
here.
I came as soon as I could. I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
You can avoid detection.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay. In the shadow of the mine. So, just to kind of catch up people that missed the last one. So, we did get the mission where we had the option of learning Crucio. And I actually declined
There they
it.
are up ahead.
And I allowed
let you lead.
Sebastian to apply Crucio on me so that way we could open the door. At the time of it.
Anyone who tries.
The reason I did that is because I feel like if we're going to go through with that, we gotta fully commit to it. So sometime later this year, I might go ahead and do a second playthrough, but instead just full out go evil the entire time. Just finish this quest. Nice. I try to get like 2 or 3. There we go. Oh god. Nice. It sucks that even if your spells doesn't hit somebody while you're in combat, that it kind of still wastes it. But I get that. I mean, that makes sense in a way.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Nice. That's such a good ability. Turning them into the explosive barrels. Really nice. Pick up all the loot that we can while we're right here. Is that a dark arts set? Not with what you mean, clothing or abilities? Because right now I am wearing some dark arts, but it's really just the
We
gloves.
make a good team.
The armor set though, and the cape is part
Once
of
again, we could fight our way through, or
the
be discreet.
legendary outfit that you
Which
get.
one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
You know what? Well, too late.
One there.
Accio. Confringo.
There you go. There you go.
Accio.
Let's get this over with.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Do you use curses? Nah, at the moment I haven't
Fun is
been.
a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Nice. That was pretty good there. I think if I ever do a second playthrough, then during my second playthrough, I would go ahead and use all the curses, all the like bad choices. Like I want to fully commit to it if I'm going to go that route. How many missions are you away to complete the main story? The main quest challenge? Let me see actually. Does it actually tell you how many you're away? So 5 out of 14 for that, 4 out of 10. These are side quests though. So I guess I'm 5 out of 14, which yeah, that makes sense. I did see that I was 13. So I looked up the quest, and I saw that I was only 13 missions away.
Rumor is this
from
mine
the
was
final.
closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
10 out of
nice.
14. Okay.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make as much progress as I can today. If we don't finish it today, well, I'm not really expecting to, but most likely
For better or
Friday
for
we'll
worse,
finish.
we're in.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Nice.
Oh,
I really wish
Mine
there was a
looks
way
like a
you
tomb.
could like press
it was
another
closed after
button,
accidents were reported.
like press and hold an
Now I see
option
why.
or a keybind in order to do the second row of abilities rather than
I
have
don't
to
see any
swap
goblins in
to
these
it
webs.
every time.
Disgusting for even a spider
great.
to prey on.
More spiders.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Run, I will make you.
Confringo.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that.
Confringo. Bombarda.
On.
Accio.
Nice.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely
So,
think there's
let's
something
grab
here they
this.
want.
Oh boy. Frame rate drop there.
Revelio.
Is that up?
Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high.
Gross.
Any ideas?
Do you know that, did you know that Doubt the Glacius spell, then Defendo does extra damage? Like casting it?
Confringo. Revelio.
That's what I heard at least. Well, Glacius, whatever spell you do after it, right? Doesn't it automatically it does some extra damage?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
So that kind of makes sense. And then Defendo,
no wonder
I feel like
spiders give
Defendo
people
can be
goosebumps.
good if you upgrade
Could
it.
be the hairy
I haven't
legs,
really used it
or
like
the
just
soulless
itself though.
eyes,
Revelio.
venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
There's a chest over here that we can grab real fast. Pick up this. Oh boy.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
Smashing. It's actually a good one. Gross. Still don't like all the spiders, man. Oh, I see what we need to do.
Reparo.
That is a very cool spell. Yo, what's up, Sir Ballin? How is this game? It's pretty good. If you like RPG games and you like fantasy style, even if you're not the biggest like Harry Potter fan, it does a really good job. The biggest thing that sucks is the giant spiders, but I've kind of gotten used to them by now. They're okay. Nice. Oh no, that was a waste. That was such a waste of ancient magic.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
But it's pretty good.
We're making quick
it's
work of them.
legitimately very
Professor
good.
Hackett would be proud.
I was falling off for a little bit, but
Ranrock's loyalists.
I
all but
decided to
declared war.
kind of just focus the main story, reel myself back in, and I'm pretty glad that I did. I heard it feels like Fable. I can see that. Yeah, I can see it kind of has that feeling here and there. There's another game. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but there's another game I was
I
comparing it
think we're
to
going
as
to be a
well.
bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Accio!
Nice.
I won't. No!
No!
Capolso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
It's crazy how well this game sold too.
Surely you can see that.
Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! We're not finished yet.
It's almost wait.
Spells look cool. Yeah, they really are, to be honest. They feel so good. Like you would not expect combat to feel this good in this game, but it really does.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Bombarda!
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Oh, that's cool. Wow, I think that's might be one of the first times I heard Sebastian actually reference my house.
Revelio!
I was wondering if there was going to be like a special dialogue like that. Never really into the Harry Potter universe, but this looks well polished.
Have a look
You
around
just
in
explained
peace.
exactly how I've been feeling the entire time. That is one for one me too.
Revelio!
I said it multiple times during the playthrough, but I could never really get past the third movie. I do want to try to go back at some point and watch the fourth and so on, and see if like I can at least get interested then. But that is one for one me. I've never really cared much for Harry Potter. I always wanted to like of course it's just like any other like big franchise. I always wanted to try it, but nothing like really kept me that engaged into it.
Confringo!
So having something like this and like actually keeping me constantly like advancing and having an interest in it has definitely been better for me, at least.
Revelio!
It's really nice too, because like you can kind of like, of course, if you know the story, then there's going to be
What do you
Easter
have
eggs
there?
all over. But
Sebastian, I think
for
I
me,
found something.
Like you don't need to know
Cameras
everything
unravel more of this brilliance.
in
Our
order
efforts
for it to
weren't in
matter
vain
and
after
stuff.
all.
How are the side missions?
Still,
Side missions are pretty
Something
good.
about this place feels odd.
They're not like crazy in like dialogue, as in like custom choice, but there's typically every mission has a or good or bad or nice or mean response, and then I think it just had typically side missions have
If
the
the
same
triptych led us here to find this bit of
outcome,
canvas,
except
we
for
can probably assume that Isadora Morganach
there's
was
some
here.
that are very
She
important.
seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? and ancient magic that no one but you could see.
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio.
But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Enter the... Oh. It takes us right back to the Undercroft.
And now for the moment of truth.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It has to fit.
Place the portrait in the triptych.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do.
You know, oh
in
my
fact.
god, wait.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
This type of, this picture here kind of reminds me of Divinity 2, when you find there's a very special, portrait that you need, or you can get if you do some,
I know that
side
coast.
missions or
Ranrock has
main
taken over a
missions.
huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A goblin named Lodgok.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Yeah, literally, what? Are you listening to yourself?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Jeez. Damn, man.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What? Oh, am I about to talk to you now?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Should tell him. I won't say a word.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Oh.
Ominous,
Uh-oh.
we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar.
I'll be on my way.
Last RPG I played was Dragon Age Origins.
I
Man,
am
I've been
not
wanting to
letting this
actually
go.
go back to Dragon Age 2. Yo, what's up, Pat? How are you, man? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to make some more progress here for Hogwarts, of course.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with
Sebastian.
this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Spellbook is concerning. It's giving him hope. Yeah.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
But what about him? What about Sebastian, man? You can't just bail on him. He's been cool with us the whole time. Let's go do this real quick. Knock out this conversation with Poppy. Fast travel. Yeah, honestly, I think if I was to ever make a second character, my ideology is
Get any more
making
cozy
a
than
super
Hogsmeade.
evil Hufflepuff. I don't know why, but I just feel like it would be funny and we could do some cool stuff with it.
It's not like her to
And make
forget.
all the mean or bad choices, I guess you consider. I feel like it could make for some interesting
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all.
scenarios.
I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
The news.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg.
Okay.
Here we are.
Let us see then.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Sure.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might
Wonderful.
take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Don't agitate the dragon. That sounds wise.
There
I
she
will say
is,
that does sound
above
wise.
us. She did make it home safely.
You.
Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Okay. That thing looks sick.
The poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
There's wolves here.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Rodrigo.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
I
So,
wonder how many they brought to
Even
capture.
if you turn them
At least
into like
10
the
usual.
explosive barrel and you try to make it explode,
Revelio.
or you can't throw it at anything, if you just shoot it like with your regular basic wand attack, it still blows up and does damage to them before they break out. Hey, what's up, Livertex? How you doing? Character looks like me, but with more hair. Alright, let's get keep moving up here, I guess. Oh, got Revelio.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
Good man, good. Same here.
She's
A little tired tonight,
From a distance.
but still making some progress here. And it'd probably be like more of a chill, laid-back stream tonight. Still really trying to put some videos together at some point this
I
week.
beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep.
Still amazed at how beautiful this game
sheep.
looks.
How lucky for us.
I was wondering where you were when it was 6 my time. Yeah, I was getting a haircut today. So
What's your
I was
step?
like, I sent a message. Usually if I'm like gonna be late or something, I'll either tweet something, or recently I've been just using Discord instead, because that's where most people are.
Starved to
So
pick
yeah,
off a
your character
grapple.
looks like a young
Or
superhero.
just
I can see
raring for a
that.
fight.
Congrats on the haircut, thanks. This area looks like God of War. Yeah, there's a lot of environments that
Quiet, what was that?
kind of give off that feeling. It's pretty cool.
Back now.
Get past the dragon? Oh god. Wait, why can't we just use our spell? We can't use our spell to disappear? You're kidding.
Over here.
Go.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Go. Honestly, having this dash ability has
Watch
been
out, it's herd in the-
saving me.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she is making it easy.
He is the Flash.
Not a
Little
warm
bit.
welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask
And
me.
a dragon too.
I don't suppose she
Very
listened to
God of
reason.
War.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Did you guys see the Flash trailer last
Get to
night,
that
by the
opening
way?
below her.
That looks, the Flash looks pretty sick, and there was something else too that we got a trailer for. Yeah, with old Batman, Michael Keaton. Yeah, I actually just recently watched the first Michael Keaton Batman movie for the first time. It was like around Christmas time. I still haven't seen the second one though.
There's the nest. We're all.
It was interesting.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
But I definitely can see it being like a huge thing back when it originally came out.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out
Controversial, but I
without too
think
much fuss.
Batman Forever was great. I always heard, see, I've never seen Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Oh boy. Pusroda Dovahkiin time.
That was brilliant. And did
That
you
was
see how
pretty
clever?
cool.
She left us perfectly unharmed.
Have you ever watched the old Batman cartoons? I rewatched them recently. Yes, I actually have been binging them for the last like month or two. I just about finished the entire Batman the Animated Series. And I want to move on to the other connected animated series and eventually go to Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at
R.I.P.
Haunted
Kevin
Hall,
Conroy.
I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Oh boy. Yeah, I've had the Arkham games on my mind recently. I literally just played them like
I've been so blind.
3 or 4 months ago. I played all of them. But I've had them on my mind again, so I think at some point this year I'll play through them again. I mean, they're fairly short games. I literally finished Arkham Asylum in 2 streams. I finished City in 1 stream. Finished Origins in I think another 1 stream. And then Arkham Knight took me 3 streams, I think. It's kind of crazy how like short they are. But still really good. Sometime this year we'll go back and play them. Let's see. Have you played the other new one? The not Arkham, but the Batman? Yeah, Gotham Knights. I personally enjoyed Gotham Knights. It wasn't like the craziest thing ever, but I still like, especially once you kind of level up and realize like how the combat works. Level 1 combat and level 30 combat in that game is drastically different. Also, where was that? Salt, thank you for the sub there on YouTube. Thank you very much. You know what's crazy? That was a side mission right there. Like, that was actually a side mission. Not even a full main story mission, which is cool. Different Robins. Just unlock the last dark spell side quest where you can learn. Ooh,
Not sure how I'd fare
boy.
in a little place like this.
This game's side missions are wild. Yeah, it's pretty good sometimes. I think the relationship side missions are obviously some of the best ones compared to just doing a traditional like side mission. It's actually not bad. I've seen some people rock this outfit and it actually looks pretty good sometimes, but I kind of like this thing I'm wearing. The whole thing is magical. Yeah, I guess you could say it is pretty magical. Nice. Wait, there's one right here, right?
Revelio.
Revelio. Nice. Got all the pages in the Highlands. Can we open this? No. Level 2. Okay. Jump through this. All right, let's go ahead and fly over there. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to decide like what games we're gonna play next. There's a shooter game, shooter multiplayer game coming out on Wednesday, which is a day I'll be streaming this week. So I'm really debating on trying it. We'll see. but I might. I might. It comes out and it ends up being potentially good.
No!
Accio!
Oh, jeez.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Won't get away with
Accio! Protego!
Oh my god, you just tossed that thing.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Bombada.
Accio!
Got it. Really want to use some abilities where we increase our ancient magic stuff. I don't think I have any talents right now, though. Yeah, no talents. Hey, what's up, Gray? Hey, got COVID? Aw, man, sorry to hear that. I hope you rest up soon. The only time I got COVID was when I came back from I came back from Disney World, and it sucked.
Oh,
when I found out.
Pleasant surprise.
I hope you're doing all right. Rest up, hang out, do what you got to do, and you'll be back to normal before you know it.
Bombarda! Confringo! Protego!
Nice.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
What are you doing?
What are you doing? These abilities have such a far
Bombarda!
range
Confringo!
sometimes. It's more like God of War by the minute. Honestly, there are some times where it legitimately like has that feeling. Even with the what am I supposed to do with this?
Accio! Bombarda! Confringo!
Ah, okay. Even with like the countering in this game, that part too. Like the thing that I still am kind of mind blown about is how good
Revelio.
the combat actually feels in this game. Like for being a game, like I will say they did a fantastic job making swinging a wand around feel pretty badass. Like of course spells and stuff can be pretty cool, but the way that the combat actually works,
mysterious and a bit
and the way
unsettling.
it can flow at times,
What to do?
Revelio.
is really surprising. And you actually feel like a wizard
Confringo.
at times. Yo, wizard. Yo, wizard, Casas. Yo, wizard. Nice. There's that.
Confringo.
The destruction physics are also good. Very true.
What are you up to now?
I have debated on trying. There's
You're here. Good.
There's an arena. There's 3 arenas throughout the map, but I haven't tried any of them yet, but I've thought about it.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
Sebastian
see
and
her.
Goat. Yeah, he really is. All right, let's go.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be
Maybe
interested
that's,
to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this
for
catacomb.
the better. Maybe. Just maybe. What if that was for the better, man? You should have some more stuff for your reward points.
I'm sure that foul
redemptions.
smell is the
Yeah,
scent of success.
I don't know what else to
Try
add
not to
though,
lose your nerve just yet.
because I know some people said that they actually have a lot of
Accio.
currency now.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Some stuff that could
At least
that
now
could
we know
play.
we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
If add applause,
Yeah,
yeah, I could
spiders
add
aren't
like
insects.
a sound effect thingy.
Don't start.
Accio.
I've had some before in the past.
Opening all of these
I
is
can
tempting.
look into that again.
We're here for
The
a
biggest
reason.
thing though is
I'd say
making sure
opening them
that
all
it's
is
not like
justified.
copyright, because I've had like copyright issues happen in the past with sound
Wingardium
effects,
Leviosa.
unfortunately.
This room is taller than it looks.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
You're not supposed to climb it like this, but that works.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio.
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll look at some channel
Bombarda.
points
Confringo.
ideas again.
We've read
That
the
stream
world
was
of
using
another
sound
spider.
clips of famous
That's
people as their awards. Yeah, it's mainly like music, I guess. Like using, I think voices and stuff shouldn't really matter. It's just like music
Revelio.
for the most part.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one.
Yes. Very good.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems,
Revelio.
often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Okay. Let's keep it moving here. Yeah, I'll look up some stuff.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus.
Wait, are they moving
Seems
together?
Odd. There's something here by the altar.
Reparo.
Oh. I thought we were gonna repair it for a second.
What did you find?
Accio.
Oh, gross.
Bombarda. Confringo.
How long have you been in there? That thing must have been growing in there for years. A whole human comes back. They're definitely glowing.
Revelio.
The crossbones are like glowing big time.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Hold on, before we go through. Okay, yeah, we'll just go through here.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
This far. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Accio.
Pull that off. That one. By the way, thank you for all the likes and followers on TikTok already for tonight's stream. I appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely make sure you leave some likes, tap that screen, all that. It does really help out a whole lot.
Reparo.
And if you like single-player story games or just anything in general when it comes to
I need to
open
find
world
a
stuff,
safe way across.
definitely make sure you follow as well. I think.
Confringo.
Does this work?
Accio.
Interesting. Wait, what?
Accio. Bombarda.
Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, it says speak with Sebastian about the note. Oh. I just realized. Whoops. I thought we were going down here to do something else. He's been investigating it the whole time.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of
Revelio.
this archway.
Okay.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
There's so many bones that are glowing that we're opening. Something tells me that something's gonna happen with all these bones.
Bombarda. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How long are you streaming for tonight? For a little bit. Probably go. Oh, I see now.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I figured it out. It's building an archway.
Wingardium Leviosa.
We'll probably play for another 2 hours or so.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Boy.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
You know what? Watch this.
I don't think
Giga
learning the
Chad.
Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there.
Giga Chad.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
You know
Be on
how
your
many
guard.
people said yes?
Depulso.
And I was like, nah, I don't need that. I can do it my way.
Confringo.
Nice. It's that Ravenclaw brain.
Revelio.
Alright, let's oh boy.
Confringo.
Yeesh. See how many spiders are in the other room.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
You know what else is crazy? This is another side mission. It's kind of wild.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Accio.
No. There's one.
That worked. Keep going.
Ah. Oh, I see. So there's different dials. So that and that. Right, so this one. One. Then the target.
Wingardium Leviosa.
They put a lot of effort into the game for sure. Absolutely. They definitely you can tell how much passion was put into crafting this game. And it's really nice to see nowadays too. Especially with how many like half-baked games actually release.
Bombarda. Confringo.
I don't even know where it went. I think we just glitched it.
Accio.
Yeah, we did.
We've rid the world of another spider.
There we
I
go.
shall sleep better tonight.
Yeah, true. Okay, and there it is.
Wingardium Leviosa. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Head and shoulders.
I see why
above the
Slytherin's
bones.
student was so entranced with this place. Revelio.
Gross.
Bodego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarda. Confringo.
Oh god.
Accio. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
I am really surprised that this game doesn't have a
Accio.
arachnophobia mode.
Stupefy. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio.
Sweet. Combat. So good.
Confringo. Dead end. Accio. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
It's like a holocron.
Could it be? Revelio.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We should leave the relic alone.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must
Boy.
keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we should just go this way. He is not gonna like this at all. Well, Sebastian, you're about to lose your old best friend.
Is that ominous?
Came all the way down here.
Ominous.
That's not good.
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
Oh no.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Uh-oh. Persuade ominous.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Okay.
Sebastian, we're ready.
Persuasion
I haven't
100.
changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Are we going? Wait, which way are we going?
Revelio.
Let's go ahead and go this way.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
He does not trust us.
I never
I'm
wanted
getting
to
some
keep all
heavy
this from Ominous.
Anakin
He just
vibes from
doesn't understand.
Sebastian a lot, to
And I
be
didn't want
honest.
to worry him all over again.
He's like, I will do what is done. I will do what must be done.
As we
Regardless
were leaving, Ominous
of the
wouldn't even
consequences.
acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Back to Feldcroft. Can we actually fly over there? Or no, we gotta run. I guess it's not terribly far. Still crazy.
When we get to
This is a
Feldcroft,
side mission
I'd
right
rather
now.
Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. Did it only upset her?
I think he got pulled closer to me.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
What? Oh boy.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's
By
hurry.
who? Oh boy, they are. Oof. Good hit on me. Stupefy. I can never get over that. Jeez.
I'm handling it. Imperia!
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Boy. That's true.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
Oh boy.
The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
It's always looking so happy, like, yeah, the goblin was gonna kill her. You're right. He's always looking a little too happy at times. Bastion's dad sounded a little like Kratos there when he said boy. True. The right thing. It may have been in the wrong choice.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay. Jeez.
Revelio.
What a mess this turned into. Wait, can we actually go through this door? Oh, wow. All right, let me go talk to them.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
What? Oof. He said, if I hear either of you use it, I will notify them. Oh boy. That's not good. At all. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Alright, we gotta go do that, right? We gotta follow up with this. Of course. Where is the Undercroft? Do we have that? Fast travel point? Looks like it might be nearby this. That was a really good mission, though.
You can't
Very good
imagine
mission.
how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
Yep, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, this side quest is better than the main missions. Honestly, yeah, I'm really surprised that this isn't part of the main story. Like, this storyline here is actually really good for Sebastian. Like the whole dark arts thing, very true.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I did.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
Yo, what's up, Red
He
Sox
also said
Monkey?
he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
The Harry Potter Superman outfit
That
is legit.
relic,
Thank you.
dark
Thank
magic
you.
or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Oh boy.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of
This
this.
does not seem like a path that we should
I'll
continuously
send you
go
an hour
down.
when I have news.
Jeez. Okay. Well. And we have another one already. Gee, what the heck, man? For Poppy? Poppy. I guess we're just like fully catching up on these. I did have, and for anybody that's also playing the game, definitely make sure you check your outpost, because I had some letters in here that I did not read, and they opened up a lot of quests that I was missing out on. So, yeah, definitely make sure. They're supposed to automatically give you the quest anyways, but if you're kind of like lost, or like you think that you should be getting a follow-up, checking the outpost always can be helpful. Because I did that first thing today. I had like 20 letters to open, and then after I opened up like all of them, I had like 2 side objectives, or no, I had like 3 or 4 missions pop
good,
up
you're
in my
safe.
quest. So
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there.
What?
She
They're
said
going
they
after
took
her
the whole place
grandmother?
apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
No.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to
Snidget.
stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius!
Merlin's
the
beard.
centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Ah, let's talk to the centaurs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay, cool. How's the broom flying controls on PC? I think it's pretty good, actually. It can be a little bit like hard to get used to at first, but because it kind of has like a drifting feel to it, especially like when you go down and like you stop the speed, like that right there kind of has a drift to it. Same thing with that, but I think it feels fine. It does take a second to get used to it. Absolutely, though. And I always forget you have to... So, like, in order to do this part, like, this is considered not the boost, but this is, like, full speed in a way. Then this is the boost. And then in order to stop, you actually have to do this. So you press a button and he stops using the thing. Yeah, it's like a stop and go. So it can be a little bit weird to get used to that, but I think it feels pretty good. Hey, look at this. We're just floating in the air. Spinning in the air. I like using the mount more though, now, especially now. I think the mount feels pretty cool. All right, let's go do this quest for Amit. I think it was. Astronomy Tower. Finally, we're doing a main story quest. I mean, I guess we did do one for Sebastian at first. And let me use my talent ability that I have. I have one of them at least. I think I'm going to use an on core ability. Finally. Let's see. Release the damaging blast. Stupefy deals direct damage on impact. That one would be pretty cool. I still want a way to increase more magic. I mean, not magic, ancient magic, which this one does. If you dodge an ability in time. I'm gonna go for the stupefy expertise. Okay, here we go.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your
Hello there.
Alright,
Hello,
what's up,
Amit.
Amit?
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean,
Gobbledygook.
I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the
Why
goblin
does
I
it
saw
sound
you
like
with in
gobble-
Hogsmeade?
what's
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Alright, let's go.
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
Nice.
Revelio.
Astronomy telescope. Alright, let's meet him at the mine entrance. Go to the map, then world map. And we're finally actually almost headed to the south side of the map. We've been all the way up north a whole lot during the campaign, or during the story.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
See if we can do this really fast.
Revelio.
What the heck? Is that what I was supposed to do? Chase that thing? Oh wait, no, I see. There's something right here, the blue. Yep.
Revelio.
Something is supposed to go in here. The question is what? Cemetery over here?
Confringo.
A big ball?
Revelio.
It does look like a big ball would go in there.
Revelio.
Yeah. Let's see, over here. I'll let him find it out. I'm gonna go fight these enemies.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Nice.
Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Oh!
Repulso. Bombarda. Accio.
Oh!
Protego. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Yes.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
use my abilities to light them on fire first.
Revelio.
I think I only have a few abilities though that do light them on fire. Okay. Hey Judd, thanks for the follow there on TikTok. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pass by this, honestly. I don't want to spend too much time trying to solve this puzzle. Well, we can head to the next main mission. 19 out of 24. Getting close on armor. Probably should sell some stuff. Ooh, purple. Oh, that drip. Honestly, you could rock this if you really wanted to. But I'm good. I'm good. Go back to my... Oh, oops. Huge concrete ball.
Revelio.
On the other side of the bridge.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Always late, that Pippin.
I see it. Wow. All right, that's actually kind of far too. Let me pick this quest, or not quest, but let me sell.
Madam,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Here are the
Oh, I'm giving... Oh.
seem
A demanding delivery. Quest updated. But can I sell you stuff now? No! Can I see these on the minimap now because I updated or upgraded Revelio?
Accio.
Or just got robbed? Wait, did I? She wants me to demonstrate the efficacy before finalizing her purchase. Oh, okay. Wait, how do I... Oh, I see. Here we go. We gotta move the giant ball. somehow. Go, 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 go. There we go. Go. I hope it doesn't fall off the bridge. Oh, oh, oh.
Depulsor.
Oh no. Stop it there. And it's like playing golf. You gonna make it? All right, there we go. Give it a little push. Too much of a push, apparently. And
Not so tricky after
there
all,
we
Alec.
go. Very good. There she is. This is where the clap effect would be used. I see, I see. Woo! All right, congrats. Very good, very good. It's a good emote. All right, we'll fly over here. So we're headed to like a cave area. Meet Lodgok near the main entrance. Or the mine entrance, I mean. Oh, see, this is where it gets difficult. I can't slow down, and I'm also facing the wrong way. I'm not trying to go that way.
Faster.
Okay. So it seems like you just have to actually let go. There we go. God, jeez. Okay, cool. Let me actually go do this. Grab this fast travel point.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, definitely the broom's easier to control, but the beasts are cool. Okay. Chat, give me like about 2 minutes. I'm gonna go make a drink real quick, and then we will run this mission here. So for now, just admire the world. I'll be right back. What a nice view. Very true. All right. Go ahead and do this quest.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock.
For the likes.
Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Okay.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Sounds good. All right, so we gotta stay out of sight, out of mind.
The door is looking at us.
Like, how did I just open? Oh my god. The mind's eye. Oh boy. Whoa.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Expelliarmus! Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Oh, Amit, where'd you go? Ah, there he is.
Clever.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside
Accio.
a real goblin mind.
Let's see. Oh, nice.
Revelio. Accio.
Can I do anything with this?
Revelio.
Oh, there we go. Oh God. I was like, looks like I was gonna fall through the floor for a second there.
I've read about mines like this.
Accio.
Seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Oh. Oh God. Oh God.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Nice.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Damn.
Get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
We just destroyed them without even having to. Oh, I think we could have. I think we could have snuck around.
Revelio.
Yeah, we definitely could have snuck around, but we didn't. Oh, actually, hold on.
Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Accio. Revelio.
Just checking this out real quick.
Accio.
Alright, whatever. Skyrim had some places like this. Yeah, I could see that.
Confringo.
Oh, here we go. Maybe this is how you do it. Yeah, every time I see like industrial indoors, I think of like Dragon Age. You got like the dwarven areas or cities, and then you also have things like Skyrim where you have the what are they called? Trying to remember the name of them. But can I not use this? Oh, there we go. You had like the robotic ancient enemies and stuff. Unidentified outfit item. Nice.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans. Revelio.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return
you're being
to
a little bit
Lodgok
loud, man.
empty-headed.
They're literally right upstairs.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
You're gonna detect us, man.
Flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
This man is yelling. Like, what? They're actually gonna hear us. There's something in that corner. There is something back there. Oh.
Petrificus totalis.
Such arrogance.
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Nice. Your slots are full. No. All right. Do we have any better gear? I knew I should have. I definitely should have gone to a person to sell stuff before we came in here. But that's fine. We'll be okay. Yeah, I got rid of all of the... Ooh, there's one more green. All the green for now. And I got another green. Nice.
Revelio.
Yo, thank you guys for the 5,000 likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. 5,000 likes on TikTok.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Just tuned in. Love that you're playing Hogwarts Legacy. Are you enjoying the game? Yo, what's up, Echo? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, in my opinion. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan or anything, but I think the world that they built here is like obviously built with a lot of love, and overall, like I've been really impressed with it.
Oh, this really is too much.
The combat feels amazing too.
Much worse.
Another
Still
boiler.
feels fantastic.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Okay, let's grab this.
Revelio.
Search this.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
There's something up top here. I will be honest, most of the time in video games for like areas like this, I'm never really the biggest fan of them. Like some of them can be cool, but I don't know what it is about like industrial, like indoors locations. I just get like tired of them quick for whatever reason. It's only for industrial stuff though. Like if it's I don't know. Like if this was like a gothic room or something instead, I think that would be pretty cool. But whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. They're like real life factories. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just not like the biggest fan of the aesthetic, I guess, of it.
Revelio.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff
Devil's
in here.
Snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Oh,
Not an
Ouch.
entanglement we need right now.
I'm stuck. Didn't he leaves? I should have dodged through that back there. I don't know why I just casually walked through it instead. There it is.
Revelio.
Moonstone, okay. Oh boy.
Rembrandt's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Launch an object at an enemy with Depulso and disarm an enemy.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh. Well, we might as well just...
Expelliarmus.
An intruder! Your little magic trick won't get back in!
that and that.
Depulso. Defender. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
You think this is funny?
Descender.
Depulso.
Quite
Stupefy. Bombarda. Accio.
won't get away.
Oh god, I think that's glitching.
I shall have been.
Confringo. Accio.
Oh no, I was looking at my
Bombarda.
abilities.
Confringo.
Meant for me?
Bombarda. Confringo. Me.
Won't get away with that. You
Bombarda. Accio.
I love that.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego.
You're no match for me.
Depulso. Levioso. Bombada. Confringo. Accio.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Whew.
Revelio.
Revelio. Alright, let's pull this. Maybe not. Where is this? Oh. It's a chest. And some cash. I'll take it. Open sesame.
Revelio.
The chest.
This is
Alright.
not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
We do this. Is that... Oh, I see. Brings down the elevator. Ah, okay. Sweet. Oh no, Ami! Okay, you're fine.
I need a moment to catch my breath.
Magic.
This was more than I bargained
Not a
for.
bug.
I'm
It's a
glad
feature.
you came with me, Amit. Now that
Yeah,
we
it's
know what
called
they're up
magic.
to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
Okay. Run up this way. Oh, never mind. This way. I think I'm like 2 missions away from completing the main
We're
story.
almost out of here, Amit.
Nice.
Look, the lift.
I'm getting
Welcome
there,
sight
but
indeed.
I don't think we're gonna complete it tonight at all. Probably next stream though. Don't want it to be I don't want it to be done. It felt way too fast on like God of War. I mean, there is so many side missions and
Can
stuff,
we
so
please talk about what just happened?
there's a lot, but I
That wasn't so
personally
bad,
always
was
reach
it?
a point where I'm
It
like,
was.
okay,
It
I'm
really
good.
was.
I'm happy. I'm
afraid I've had
satisfied.
enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Okay. So what we got here? Speak to Lodgok.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to
Oh,
find
this is an actual
a witch
cinematic.
there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found
The
all of
cape in the
Brackbore's
wind
gems,
looks so good.
but the ones he did find suggest that Brackbore at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Boy. Okay. It's all gobbledygook. Goblin Man was in love. Today I have done some very sad side quests. Yeah, some of them are kind of tough, to be honest.
I'm
surprised too.
She needed to.
There are some times where this game gets like pretty violent too. People getting eaten, people getting absolutely destroyed, murdered. It's kind of surprising. All right, so speak to the portrait of Professor Fitzgerald in the map chamber. Let's go. Go do it. Shane, Logan, Victor, Judd, Christopher. Thank you all for the follows on TikTok tonight. Appreciate it. Alright, I definitely need to sell some armor too. Which maybe...
Welcome back.
Hey, Anxiety, thank you for the follow there on Twitch. Whenever you have the chance for Sebastian's next dark magic quest, I would do it right away. Yeah, I'm gonna do pretty much all of them.
Hello, Professor.
Anytime we have
the goblins
side
are looking for
opportunities.
something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. The headmistress speaks.
How will I gain
jeez.
access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
All right, let's go meet up with them then, I guess. First, actually, before we even do that, let me go over to just any one of these. I'll go to J. Pippin, because he's always he's always buying my stuff. So their trial is good, and the way to get in to the trial is kind of funny. Okay.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Sell everything under our level. I need to get these items identified too, so we'll do those before we run the next mission. We got 6,000 now. Not too bad. Too bad.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Farewell for now. Pretty good. All right. The Polyjuice plot is our next quest. Before we do that, though, let's head back over to Hogwarts, and we'll go into the room of requirement, identify the items, then we'll go do the quest.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Ooh. Emerald highlight or Highland attire, and one other thing. Where'd it go? Wanted chess piece. Yes, it is. Increased Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice. And legendary cape. Ooh, that one's kind of cool too. Throw this back on though. Still enjoying wearing the legendary armored attire. I think it's pretty cool. Dark arts hat. Love how there's a cop hat you can wear. This really, every time I see this mask, it makes me think of what's it called? There's another asylum mask. There's two. Oh no, never mind. Thinking of it wrong. Every time I see this mask, it makes me think of Revan. Star Wars. The Revanite masks. Alright, let's head to Professor... Oh, whoops. J. Oh, actually, this should be fine. Right here? Get the broom upgrade? Yeah, I could, but I haven't been flying with it recently, so I'm kind of like, I like using the mounts instead. Although the mounts aren't fast, it's been fun, I guess. All right,
Professor
let's do
Fig,
the quest.
The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
Who's the voice actor that you play as?
Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Well, that's very convenient then. Oh boy. Okay.
How do you feel?
I mean, this will work.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I did see this for a second. Like a split second for a stream that I rated the other day. Once I ended my stream.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor,
I was like,
wait
wait
a
a
minute.
minute.
To catch you.
You play as him?
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Decide what's best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather
Wait, what does that spell do?
Purebloods. The
I don't know
future
what it
is
does.
yours.
By the way, when you get the Great Hall, you can
I
talk
wonder
to the pedestal.
almost daily
Okay.
why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth Weasley.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Ominous.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
Whoa.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine
Bubo tuber?
Mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Is that a new phrase for VTubers?
You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Okay.
I haven't.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
That would be unwise. Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
We just told her, yes, go ahead, write it. Write it.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Why does he run? Dude, you know what I just realized? He kind of runs like the Joker. And he has the jacket
not
like
about
it.
anything I've been doing.
Funny.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades.
Yeah, I can see the glasses very lightly.
Forest to confronting Ranrock's
for her
loyalists
glasses,
and
but they are
Rookwood's lot.
very...
What?
It's like half.
Goodness.
Half glass.
Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I am happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor
Judd
Weasley.
Hockey, thanks for
Good
the
day.
follow on Twitch. Thank you very much.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
Whoa.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Dude, this place looks awesome. I haven't been in the Great Hall in a long time now, too. It's kind of crazy.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
Oh, you can talk... Oh, shoot. You can talk to the pedestal? I messed up.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Uh-oh. It's to do with strength. It's to do with family reign. It's to do with purity of blood. I'm feeling family reign. Purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Jeez.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
What? Wait, did he say ahem and then burp? No. What? Oh, it's because he's. Yeah, I see. Uh oh, it's about to wear off. Go, go, go! Get out of here.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
That's funny.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
You gotta do the pedestal talk before the elf. Well, dude, this place looks awesome.
Revelio.
Yeah, this looks really cool. I think there's another one right here, right? Yeah. The Great Hall ceiling. Ceiling as bewitched mimic the sky above the castle. Oh, it's cool. Access the headmaster's office. Oh, we also have some side missions available now too. Go do this first though. The third trial has some things from the 7th movie, so you might not understand what the main topic of the third trial is. Probably not.
My side of the dormitory is always full.
I don't think I will at all then. 'Cause I've never seen it.
Revelio.
Yes. I do want to go back though and watch some. I don't know where. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Oh, there's one. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Zenobia. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Jeez. That is pretty cool. Through the great hallway. Oh, wait.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
You're really running up these steps right now.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Whoa.
Revelio.
Hogwarts herbology reward. Okay. Jeez. It's hallways, man. And we're still running. Okay. Through here.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Whisper the password.
Revelio.
I will in a second. What is this? Oh, it looks like there's 4 things you have to do and then open it. I think I kind of remember that. Staircase leads to headmaster's office, is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will only let those who know the past owner. Although anyone can choose to visit the current occupant of the office, it's difficult to fathom.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Nice. Sneak 100. You know, when we do play
I wonder if all
Skyrim
the elite
someday,
wizarding families have a motto.
It's gonna be a fun playthrough.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor
look who it
Fig's
is.
quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
The book. Wait, that was one of the sneak peek parts that they showed.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald?
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Whoa.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the
Me
tools
out.
you encounter to find me.
Let me out. Oh.
The first you will need in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Make your way through the town without being seen. Oh boy. It's a stealth mission.
I should have run when I could.
This is a cool trial.
By now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Out the center, man.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oh boy. On the last one, nice, nice. This is what my dreams look
A
like.
ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
That's terrifying. Go quick, go quick. With the ladder. Made it up here.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Throw a coin. Okay, Agent 47. Ding. I'll drop the wand and see if one of the guards come to pick it up.
There must be another way to find you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
Is that the scene from Aha's Take Me On? Take me on.
That's the way forward.
That's actually pretty good. Mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
I'm invisible. Invisible. So go through here.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Ooh. Nice.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to go watch one of the movies tonight. I don't know, we'll see.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Hey, what's up, Sweat? Just turned in. This game is an absolute fever dream. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Take the wand, the mysterious wand. It's very bright right
I've
now.
never felt such power. Depulso! Revelio. Depulso.
Didn't work the first time, but it did the second time. Okay. Go. Wait, this is Dumbledore's wand? Pretty sure.
Bombarda, Depulso.
That's pretty cool.
Protego, Depulso. Descendo, Bombarda. Stupido, Depulso. Descendo.
Damn. Got some true power with this. I know. They literally just removed Harry Potter off of HBO. Man, that's messed up too. They obviously did that on purpose because now it's on some like other stupid. It might be on like Peacock or whatever. Jeez.
Defendo, Bombarda, Depulso, Descendo.
Oh.
Depulsor, Descender, Bombarder, Defender.
Wow. This thing does a lot of
Bombarder,
damage.
Depulsor, Protego, Stupefy, Descender. Bombarder, Depulsor, Stupefy, Descender, Depulsor, Defender, Descender.
Dude, the regen on this thing is insane.
Defender.
We're also going up against a ton of enemies. Yeah, this trial is pretty awesome. I can't wait to watch an Easter egg video on this game. Sheesh. Oh boy.
Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender.
Well, here we go.
Depulsor. Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender. Depulsor.
Troll.
Descender. Depulsor.
Oh, shit. I saw that coming.
Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Defender. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender.
Shoot. The basic attack does a lot of damage too.
Depulsor, Descender, Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder.
Nice. It does feel pretty awesome. Oh wait, no, I can't go that way.
Depulsor. Descender. Depulsor.
13 minutes left? Yeah, I was kind of surprised with that.
Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Stupefy. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender.
Oh!
Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Depulsor. Descender. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender.
Nice. Ah, man, we missed the dueling combo by a few points. Well. Okay. Here we go. So bright.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
This must be. It's a holocron. Mysterious stone. Do I touch it? Do I grab it? All right, I'm taking it. No.
pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing.
She's gone. Oh, poor Neve. Gone so
Complete the trial
We
of
won't
the
be the same
stone.
without her.
Hello, Death. You're friendly, right?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done.
Oh God.
The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
They really, yeah, this mode here is pretty crazy. Oh, there it is. There's the giant
But there is no light
statue.
without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Taking the holocron to the table, I guess.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Okay. Here we go. Witness Fitzgerald's memory. Go.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Ooh, that's messed up, man.
What are you doing?
Taking it from somebody who doesn't want it. Alright, now it's
Breathe it
becoming,
in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Oh man. Return to the map chamber. Jeez.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you.
I am.
The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it?
That
How did she
pain.
harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
How many hours is the story?
Nonetheless,
I
the
think it's
knowledge
like
you shall gain
25,
after
30.
you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names?
I'll look up how long to beat.
Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay. The Hollowed Hero. What we got here? Wield a Deathly Hollow. Ah. That's what it was. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Pretty neat. New quests available. In the Shadow of the Mountain. Basis for blackmail and surprise meeting. Alright. Well, that was, we made some good progress there. Let's see what we got for this one. 9 out of 14. So, what, I have 5 missions left? 5 main story ones. We'll still do the side quests, though. I do want to get these done. There's only 4 left aside. It's a total of 9. 9 missions left. Cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see. So these are Hogsmeade, Hogwarts, and Highland. Now I'm like 25 in and I've done so many side quests. Yeah, I just looked it up. Apparently it's like, it's about, I think, it's about 23, it said. At least that's what, that one, how long to beat reported. Which makes sense. That I feel like that's about average, you know. Let's see what I'm currently at. First, did I collect all these? One more side quests. Yeah, I wonder if this is the type of game where they'll add DLC or not. Not sure though. It's a decently long game. Yeah, if you do a lot of side content, there's definitely a lot to get here. Or to do. Beat 3 infamous foes. I'm kind of curious what the wolf mask is. Reminds me of like Geralt. Complete dueling fates. Inventory. Wait, did we get a new talent point? Oh, we leveled up. Cool. Anyway, stuck with Stupefy. But to get this one. Successful evading an unblockable attack contributes to the ancient magic meter. Always love me some ancient magic. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Good. Inventory. Check our armor. Not much new here. Still, I'm not wearing any wand handles right now. Ooh, that one. Wait, why did you know what's funny? This wand handle actually kind of reminds me of a vape. I vaped for like a year, and it reminds me of there's a vape called the Manhattan, because it was like this thing. That's funny. It kind of reminds me of that. But I kind of dig this one too, though. I like the style of it. I do that. Why not? Cool. Outpost. We actually open up these. Sometimes these open up missions if we haven't already received a letter. Oh, we got one from Sebastian. It might give us a side mission now. No, not yet. Like, not yet. Cool. All right, let's save. Let's see how many. I forgot to save. How many hours in are we? We are officially at the 15-hour mark. Not too bad there. Not too bad.